I want to get more now on all of this with the ranking member of the House Armed Services Committee, Democratic Congressman Adam Smith of Washington. Congressman, thanks so much for being with us. I do want to ask you about Ramadi, but first, you heard Elise's report there. The U.S.-led coalition says that Sharaf al-Muadhan was one of 10 high-value targets that was killed in December. What can you tell us about the other targets in this raid? We're still trying to get more information about it.
Well, I don't know a lot of the details of that, but overall, I think progress is being made. Because keep in mind, one of ISIS's biggest narratives is that they are expanding, that they are moving forward and making progress. And they're not. They've lost Ramadi, they lost ground in Syria. And I think the other huge issue here is this was actually the Iraqi military that was successful in Ramadi. Prior to this, most of the success we've had against ISIS has been led by the Kurds. So to have another group that is an effective fighting force is a huge positive. And then all of these individual targets, including the one you mentioned, that too helps roll back the sense that ISIS has any momentum. And that is very, very important.
What can you tell us about al-Muadhan's role within ISIS and really how significant this is?
I think, I don't know, he's certainly not at the top. And, look, we went through this with al-Qaeda. As Joe said, the most dangerous job in the world is number 3 at al-Qaeda. I don't think the individual targets are as important as the progress that is made on the ground, because the question is, will they have people to replace these guys? They usually do. So we have to roll them back on the ground, take back their territory, undermine their narrative that they're making progress so that fewer people will be willing to join. And then, of course, there is a much, much broader and more difficult ideological struggle to stop some of these individuals who are being radicalized, like in San Bernardino, like in Paris, like in the plot that was just disrupted. Those are the most immediate threats to us. And stopping that ideology, turning that around, is going to be a very, very long-term struggle.
All right, Congressman, stay with me. I do want to ask you about Ramadi and also about some ISIS documents that were seized in a raid, maybe what they tell us about the fight.